And I don't know if he meant to portray that or if it was just like his subconscious, but it's just so powerful. And then you tell me that all these are freestyles, and I'm wondering, how is somebody so incredibly gifted and so incredibly tuned into their own thoughts and own emotions and
I'll be your Potiphar's wife. I'll ease your pain and your strife. I'll be your reason to lie, so you can eat with your eyes, make love with me in your mind. I've been looking for.
What's up, guys? It's Pastor Jordan. I'm back with another Juice Wrld reaction, and I know that you're probably looking at the picture right now, all right here, and I need to talk about it. I paid a pretty penny for that picture. I invested a lot of money into it, and I did it for a few reasons. I did it because I love this community. I love everything that Juice Wrld is about. I love everything that you guys are about. I understand him. I understand his messages and his songs, and I love them, and I think that more people need to hear them. And I think that they are so incredibly powerful and amazing. And I fell in love with his music, and I fell in love with reacting to his music, you know, on YouTube with you guys. I have never had a better time as a YouTuber on YouTube than with you guys, you Juice Wrld fans. And I had this made because I feel like there's a lot of Christians and a lot of people who gave so much hate to him and who he is and who he was and his legacy. And they talk about how he's just some druggie and he's just, you know, somebody who deserves to go to hell and all these other things. And I don't feel that way. And I don't see that listening to his music. I told you guys in the other videos that I have seen the Holy Spirit so clearly in his life, pushing him and moving him and calling to him and trying to reach him and loving him. And it's so sad to know that he lost his battle with drugs, but still he left all of this hope for other people to win theirs, and all of this encouragement for other people struggling with depression and anxiety to win theirs. And so I made this, and it is on my merch store. Let me show you guys. Right here. I have some sweaters. I have some shirts. I have all that stuff. I have tank tops, all of it. I have hoodies, all of it. Everything. Everything you can think of, it's there. And I want you to understand before you leave a comment and you get mad, before you get angry with me, I had to invest a lot of my own money to get that picture and to get that art done. And I don't want it to just make some quick buck off of Juice Wrld, off of his legacy and his name. I don't make any money off these videos. I don't make any money off these reactions. And most of the time, I'm putting my own channel at risk, putting up those reactions because they might get copyright striked, especially the unreleased ones, and taken down, and my channel could get blocked, and I'll never be allowed on YouTube again. And that's terrifying to me, but I do it because it's reaching you guys. And if it reaches you and it changes your life, or you change your outlook on God, or you change your life and you stop doing drugs, or you clean yourself up, that's worth it to me. I'll never go on YouTube again if it changes somebody's life for the better. But all that said, I don't make any money from the video. So if you want to support me and go buy some merch, there's other stuff in there too, then that will help me a lot. But I don't want you to think that I'm just making a quick buck off of his legacy. And so his mom set up a charity called Live Free 999. It's the Live Free 999 Foundation. And she set it up after he died to support other people who struggled like him with addiction and anxiety and depression. And 30% of anything I make off of the Juice Wrld, this artwork right here, I'm going to donate that to this charity, because I want you to understand that I made this design and I made this merch to show that we're going to be different. That not everybody is going to sit there and say that he deserved to go to hell and that he was some druggie. But he was somebody struggling with an addiction, and still in the midst of his struggle, loving other people and telling them not to go the same way and trying to help them. And so I made that design to show that off. And at the top of the design, you can't see it here, but it says, "I'm sorry that they judged you when they should have been helping you." And that's how I feel. And my heart breaks. And you don't see it in the videos, but when these videos are over, I sit there and I can't stop thinking about this man, because he was destined for greatness and he achieved greatness. And even though he lost his battle, he would have achieved so much more greatness if he was still here. And so I love it. I love everything that Juice Wrld's about. I love everything that you guys are about. I love all of it. The link in the description is going to be to my merch store, and it should be on the shelf eventually. It's just not there yet, but it will be there, so you can just click on it and go straight there. But I want you guys to support that so that we could support that charity, because it's important for those people to know that they still matter. And that's all I have to say, man. We're gonna get right into it. This is Juice Wrld Drown. I'll put a link in the beginning so that you know when to skip. If you want to skip all that stuff, that's fine. So here we are. Here is Juice Wrld Drown.
I'ma drown. Yeah. I'ma drown in the pain. I'ma drown in the rain. I'ma drown in the liquor again. I'ma drown in a pool full of sins. I'ma drown in the pain. I'ma drown in the rain. I'ma drown in the liquor again. I'ma drown in a pool of my sins.
He says, I'm gonna drown in the liquor again, drown in a pool of my sins. This dude, it's sad, man. I know you guys say that, like, they're all sad. All my videos are sad. I have another channel if you guys want to see happy stuff. I'll talk about that later, but this dude, he was drowning in problems and drowning in anxiety, drowning in depression, and so he decided to drown all those sorrows with liquor. That's normal. Most people do that. And it's sad because it doesn't get you, or it's sad because it doesn't help you, but most people aren't looking for help. They're just looking to get away from that pain for 5 minutes so that they can breathe again. I know that there's a lot of people that feel that way in the comments and other places, because you guys have told me. You guys have come to me and sent me messages and said, I feel just like he said he did in the songs, and I don't know where to turn to, because he said not to turn to drugs, but everywhere he tried to turn to didn't work. And so what do? You know, it's almost like a hopeless situation, but there has to be a way out. There has to be a better way.
Oh, here we go again. Here you go again. Will the drama ever end? I've been drinking on a bench. I've been living on the edge. I've been stumbling, struggling off the Hennessy again.
He says, I've been drinking on a bench. I've been living on the edge. He says, I've been stumbling off the Hennessy again. And I don't know if this is one of the videos you guys told me that has a lot of biblical references or not. But even if it doesn't, I still see a lot of Bible in the way that he writes. I still see a lot of scripture in the way that he writes. And somebody said, like, don't make everything about the Bible. That's fine. But this man grew up in a Christian home. This man read the Bible. This man prayed. And I think that comes through in a lot of his music. He talks about, I've been stumbling off the Hennessy again. But then in the Bible, it also talks about stumbling into sin. And he says, I stumbled into a pool of sins. He says, I'm living in a pool. I'm swimming in a pool of sins. I'm drowning in it. And then he says, I'm stumbling off the Hennessy. I'm stumbling in my own mistakes. I'm stumbling trying to be who God wants me to be. And I'm also stumbling because I just get drunk to get away from it all. That's the situation that a lot of people are in. And this is not a party song, you know. This is not a party song. People label this as like emo music, and it's not. It's truthful music. Just because you're not getting high at a club, instead you're getting high alone to get away from your problems, they think that it's not, you know, good music, but it is. It's truthful. It's helpful. This is the kind of music that people listen to, and it reminds them not to give in. I love this kind of music because it's so real, and because of the way that I grew up, and the way that my family was addicted to things, and the way that I felt addicted to things. This music is powerful, and it's impactful. It's life-changing if you let it. That's why people are so sad that he's gone. That's why people are broken that he's gone. That's why we are so sad that he's gone. But I want this channel to be a place where people can continue to go and get help, and to feel like they belong, and feel like they're not being judged. You know, I feel like a lot of people go on the video and they comment, I was ready to judge you because I thought you would be like whoever, but you're not. You know, a lot of times we're ready to judge because we think that people are going to be a certain way, and they're not. This channel has to be a place where we're ready to listen and not just judge. This channel has to be a place, this comment section, when you message me on Instagram, it has to be a place where we're ready to talk, and we're ready to find answers, and we're ready to figure it out, and we're ready to offer each other hope. That's what he would want. That's how you honor his legacy, by living those songs. I'll go back a little bit.
Off the Hennessy again. I get drunk text. I'm alone. I failed in all the tests, no honor roll. I'm jumping to my doom, Geronimo.
How old is this song? I want to know. You guys tell me how old this song is. But he says, I get drunk and send a text. And then he says, he says, I drunk and call my ex. And he says, I'll never send a text that I'm alone. That's how a lot of people feel. They feel like they can't tell anybody that they're alone. They can't tell anybody that they're struggling and that they're losing hope. And it shouldn't be like that. And he's not bragging about it. He's saying he knows that he should tell somebody he needs help. He's just too afraid. And you listen to his other songs, he has a reason to be afraid because a lot of people stabbed him in the back and hurt him. So if he's so hurt, how is he going to let people who reach out to him for help, or that reach out to him to offer him help, how is he going to let them in when other people already broke that bridge? That's why a lot of people don't tell people that they're hurt, because they tried it one time and it didn't work. They tried it with a mom or with a dad, and those people manipulated them or hurt them. They tried it with a friend and that person stabbed them in the back. They tried it with a girlfriend or a boyfriend and that person used it to hurt them and manipulate them. And then you'd never want to trust again. So you tell me, when people do that to him and people treat people that way, how he's supposed to go and trust somebody else who reaches out to give him help. You know, it's sad. It's sad because we live in a world where it's scary to ask for help, but it's also sometimes a really bad idea to ask for help because you're not going to get any and you're just going to hurt more. But I promise that there are people who want to help and there are people who care. And I promise that I am somebody who cares. And I do my best to reach out to you guys and to help you and to care. And not just with these videos, but if you go, my Instagram and all my stuff is there not for followers. You don't have to follow me. You can just send me a message. But it's there for you to go and reach out to me and to talk to me, and I will help you. I will do my best to talk to you and offer advice and be there for you and just listen if that's all you need. I have talked to hundreds and hundreds of people who have watched my videos, and they're all good conversations, and they're all from good people who need help or want help. I care. I love you guys. I love the community. I love everybody who watches my videos, and I just want to offer you as much help as I can. And that's what he needed. That's what he needed. But when you spend so much time opening up yourself for people to stab it and hurt it, you start to close in and you don't want help anymore because you know it's not going to be good help. It's sad, and I know that you guys say that these videos get sad or they get too depressing, and you don't have to watch them all, but the reason that they're like that is because these are depressing topics. I have another channel. I do fun stuff on there. Go spend time with me on there too, but if you want me to react to these songs and you're asking for them, this is how the videos are going to go, man. They're going to be sad. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask the right people. Ask somebody who you know actually cares. And if you don't feel like anybody cares, I'm still promising you that people do. There are people, you just might not know who they are. And I promise you, if you feel like nobody cares, send me a message and I will give you the time. I will do my best to give you that time and show you that I care.
Geronimo. To hell like far, it's a long way down. I need your love right now. I need the drugs right now. I need the plug. I'ma drown in the pain. I'ma drown in the rain. I'ma drown in the liquor again. I'ma drown in a pool full of sand. I'ma drown in the pain. I'ma drown in the rain. I'ma drown in the liquor again. I'ma drown in a pool of my sins. Woke up in a coffin in my dead.
I'm gonna go back again right there. I just want to talk about the hook. He says, I just need some love right now. I just need some drugs right now. I just need the plug right now. If you've ever suffered or dealt with somebody who's addicted, or you've been addicted, that's really like the cycle of addiction, of giving into addiction and like relapsing. You tell yourself what you really need. You tell yourself what you should do. I should call my sponsor. I should get some help. I should allow people who are gonna love me to be around me, to support me. I really need some love right now. And then your body and your mind slowly become more and more impatient. And that's why people literally have to like move away and go to rehab centers and go to, because you're just not strong enough. You can't be strong enough to just quit like that. And if you are, then you weren't really, really addicted. That's what I think. And You want this help and you know what you need, and then all of a sudden, slowly, you're just inward battling. Slowly, the other side starts to take over, and then you don't want help anymore. You just want to get high. You want to get high, not because you think it's fun, not because you think it's going to help you, not because you think this time it's going to make you feel better, but just because you're addicted, man. You can't stop. You literally can't stop. You're not in control of yourself completely. And then so you want the drugs, then you're just thinking of how to get them, and then I want the plug. That's literally the way that a relapse happens. And I don't know if he meant to portray that or if it was just like his subconscious, but it's just so powerful. And then you tell me that all these are freestyles, and I'm wondering, how is somebody so incredibly gifted and so incredibly tuned into their own thoughts and own emotions and own internal processes that they can literally, in 3 bars, or in not even 3 bars, just 3 rhymes, describe their relapse, how it happens, how it goes down. That's amazing to me, and it's crazy how talented somebody can be, and then somebody can say, nah, you're just a druggie. Come on, dude. No, don't talk like that. We need to be supporting each other. This has to be a community, and this has to be a comment section, and this has to be a channel where we're going to say it's okay to come here with a struggle, and nobody's going to judge you. People want to help you. People want to pray for you, or people want to be there for you, or people just want to encourage you. That's how it has to be. That's why I fell in love with this community. That's why I've fallen in love with his music. It's because it is so real, and it talks about all the issues, but then it's just so encouraging. And anybody who says it's not is not paying attention. I'll go back a little bit.
Am I dead or alive? I'm just trying to live my life. Tatted on my wrist 3 nines. The devil trying to take his time.
That's where it's from, huh? He says, I'm just trying to live my life. Because tatted on my wrist 3 nines. The devil really taking his time. He says he feels like the devil's just scheming and plotting and just taking his time, picking his shots and picking well. You know, just tearing him apart. That's how he felt. God, he never blamed, other people. He felt like it was all, 2 people inside him. It was an inward battle, and it was a spiritual struggle for him. Because he wanted to love God. He wanted to know God. He wanted to be close to God. And he was just stuck, man. Stuck in this struggle. And it's heartbreaking, because I know that there's a lot of people like that. I know that there's people watching reactions, and they can't stop talking about him because he has impacted their life in this big way, and he's gone. And so now it feels like it's unresolved. It feels like there's not a solution to the problem. And so you feel like you're stuck. I'm telling you that you have to surround yourself with people who are going to help you. You have to surround yourself with people who are going to love you and care about you. And you may not want to accept it, but I'm going to keep saying it. There is a God who loves you, and he loved him, and he was reaching out. Go listen and lean with me, and you tell me that there's not a God that was trying to reach this man. Go listen to some of the other songs, and you tell me that there's not a God who was in love with him and trying to reach him and trying to pull him out of a struggle. It's sad, man. It's sad. Sorry if it's sad. Sorry if the video's sad. You guys asked for this song. It's a sad song. I don't know what to tell you. Don't dishonor a legacy by following in the footsteps of the mistakes. That's what I have to say. Don't dishonor Juice Wrld by following in the footsteps of his mistakes. Honor him. Honor his legacy by following in the footsteps of what he hoped to accomplish and what he was pushing other people to accomplish. A victory over addiction, and a victory over struggles, and a positive life with a positive message and a positive outlook towards others. You cannot tell me that this man was just a druggie who was selfish and only worried about his own addiction, because he wrote songs that tell other people not to give up. He wrote songs showing off how he was struggling so that he could show other people, don't do it, it's not worth it. This man is a better role model than some pastors that I know. He is a better role model than some Christians that I know, because he is encouraging people to grow and to change and to not stay in a dark, stuck place. I love it. I love what he's about. I love this music. I love this channel. I love where it's going and where it's heading. And I want you guys to be a part of it. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. It's my channel. Get over it. If you don't like it, go watch somebody who's just gonna like, ooh, at the whatever. Dude, come on, get out of here. I'll talk a lot. That's how I am. this is good music. This is good messages. This is something that I have fallen in love with, and we have to foster that community. We have to take care of it. We have to nurture it. We have to build it where there's people who are allowed to get help and people who are allowed to grow. And I want to interact with you guys more. Tell me what your ideas are. Tell me how we can build that. But I want to continue to have relationships with you guys and continue to help you and continue to be there with you and listen. And it just foster a place where this kind of legacy and this kind of messages lives on. Where we listen to other music and other artists, and we're trying to help people, man. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to donate to charities. We're trying to make money to help other people, not just to better ourselves, but we're not looking at ourselves. We're looking at other people. How can we help them? That's what I want. That's what I want this channel to be. But I can't do it alone. That's me and you guys. We have to do that.
The devil trying to take his time. I'm in hell, baby. You drive me crazy. Crash my Mercedes. I will not make it right. I just ran the line. I walked to the light. To hell I fall. It's a long way down. I need your love right now. I need the drugs
so
right
sad,
now.
dude. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry that they're so sad, because they're meant to be sad. That's why you guys are asking for them. But I will say that if you need a break from sad, or you need a break from like all the depressing content, and you want to spend more time with me as a person, go to my second channel where I play games. I want to start doing stuff with you guys there. I want you guys to start moving over to that channel too, so that we can play games. I can react to your music. We can do Q&As. I can talk to you guys. I can have a better connection with you guys. So do that. I want to do fun stuff. I want to joke with you guys and laugh with you guys. I don't always want to be so sad and serious. But I do want to keep this channel serious so that it continues to help people and it doesn't get tainted by a bunch of other stuff. And so go to that second channel, go subscribe to it. Let me know that you're there. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to see on this channel. And I just want to say again, please don't be offended by this picture, because it's not to offend anybody. It's not to make anybody mad. It's me trying to say that when I see Juice Wrld and I see you guys and I see all of that, my heart breaks, and my heart is so caring and loving towards it, and I want to defend it because it's beautiful. It's amazing. I wish that picture could be true. I wish that I could be there, or could have been there to be there for him and to help him, or to even just listen to him, or to even just say that he's an amazing person. And I wish that it could be real with you guys, and that I could be there to talk to you and encourage you and help you and all of that stuff. And so if you want to buy that merch, go buy it. If not, you just want to look at it when I react to Juice Wrld, that's fine too. You want to download it, set it as a screensaver, whatever. Anything you want to do, I'm up for. And remember that anything that makes, 30% of it is going to go to that fundraiser, the 999 Live Free Foundation. I think that the fact that his mom was willing to put that into place after him dying, saying, I want to help other people so that they don't have to deal with that too, that's a beautiful woman. That is a beautiful woman who was ready to take her son and not hide the way that he died, not put it under wraps, but to say, it's sad, it's a tragedy, but we loved him. We're going to continue to love him, and we're going to honor his legacy by helping other people struggling with the same thing, because they're not druggies either. I want to be a part of that. So go buy some. Let's donate. I will promise to show you what it makes, what I donate, all of that stuff. But I love you guys. I love doing these videos, and I will be back. So subscribe, hit the bell so that you don't miss a video. Let me know what else you want to see. And like I said, if there's anything missing in that song, it's because it got blocked and I had to take it off to be able to upload the video. So I will see you guys in the next video.
Emotions spiraling, a pilot screaming mayday, mayday, porn screaming make way. Make room in your life, I'll be your Potiphar's wife. I'll ease your pain and your strife, I'll be your reason to lie. So you can eat with your eyes, make love with me in your mind. I've been looking for you, I just wanted to help you. I know you're struggling right now, it's been a while since I felt you. I know just the thing to ease the strain, that it overwhelm you. Just forget about your problems with the way that I touch you. I know you think